Today on Rappler. Sandro Marcos says Sara Duterte crossed the line when she verbally attacked his father and grandfather. Former Senator Laila de Lima says Philippine authorities can give way to the ICC with or without membership. Interior Secretary Jonvic Remulla recommends reducing the number of police generals from 133 to 25. Baggages are left behind at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3 as its baggage handling system malfunctions. And the youngest son of Singapore's Lee Kuan Yew says he is now a political refugee. Presidential son and House Senior Deputy Majority Leader Sandro Marcos says Vice President Sara Duterte crossed the line when she attacked his father and grandfather. Calling it a bizarre temper tantrum, Sandro says the nation is horrified by her insensitivity towards the dead and cruelty to the living. Duterte admitted she once imagined decapitating Marcos in a 2-hour press briefing last week. She also threatened to dig up the late dictator's remains from the Hero Cemetery and dump it into the West Philippine Sea. Marcos Jr. and Sara Duterte ran as a tandem in 2022, but she resigned from the cabinet in June. Duterte accuses Marcos' allies in the House of Representatives of plotting her impeachment. Former Senator Laila de Lima says there is no fighting for jurisdiction when it comes to the International Criminal Court investigation into the killings under Rodrigo Duterte. De Lima tells the House Quad Committee that the Domestic International Humanitarian Law or Republic Act 9851 allows Philippine authorities to give way to the ICC with or without membership in the ICC. Crimes against humanity, which is the alleged crime being investigated by the ICC prosecutor, is among the crimes punishable under the IHL. There's a debate on whether the Philippines has an obligation to cooperate with the ICC in light of the Philippines' withdrawal in 2018.
Hindi pa tayo miyembro ng ICC, meron na ho tayong general na pahintulot sa anumang mga international body katulad ng ICC na tugisin at litisin ang mga Pilipino na magiging kasabwat sa mga tinatawag na crimes against humanity.
Newly minted Interior Secretary Jonvic Remulla recommends to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. the number of police generals be trimmed down from 133 to 25. Remulla says the PNP is top-heavy and in need of streamlining to flatten the administration.
There are a lot of generals now without commands.
Under Remulla's proposed policy, those affected will be encouraged to take early retirement by next year. When asked if the move might demoralize personnel, Remulla said they are all soldiers. They follow orders. Remulla points to the civil service rules requiring promotion every 3 years as contributing to the top-heavy structure. To address this, he proposes extending the promotion timeline to 5 years to slow down career progression in the PNP. Baggages are being left behind at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3 due to its malfunctioning 20-year-old baggage handling system. Cebu Pacific says as of 1:15 p.m. on October 22, 821 checked-in bags had been left behind at the terminal while owners had already reached their destinations. New NAIA Infrastructure Corporation or NNIC notes, NAIA 3's baggage handling system encountered a malfunction, affecting the processing of passengers' checked-in baggage since Friday, October 18. Cebu Pacific adds, passengers on domestic flights can either have their bags delivered to their destination or have their bags picked up at the airport. Meanwhile, passengers with international destinations have similar options on top of delivery services for those with onward destinations. San Miguel-led NNIC says it has been working in phases to modernize the airport's facilities and critical systems since it took over NAIA management and operations last September 14. Lee Hsien-Yang, the youngest son of the founder of modern Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, says he is now a political refugee from Singapore under the UN Refugee Convention. In a Facebook post, Lee said Britain has determined he faces a well-founded risk of persecution and cannot safely return to Singapore. Lee Hsien-Yang and his sister Lee Wei-Ling, who died on October 9, have been at odds with their brother over what to do with their father's home after his death in 2015. Their brother is Lee Hsien-Loong, who was premier from 2004 until May this year. Channel News Asia reports Singapore's government said the persecution claim is baseless and unfounded. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.